back, everybody. We're going to be doing a quick video here on AC Infinity's Cloudforge humidifiers. This is more of a troubleshooting video where we get a lot of calls periodically from customers asking why their humidifier stopped working. And it's pretty simple. The T3 or the T7 models, they're identical. One's just bigger than the other. So we can do a quick breakdown to show you what it is, whether it's a water issue or a debris issue. So let's get right into it. Okay, so the first call I normally get that we're gonna cover is Jess, I woke up this morning, I went and checked up on my grow room, my mushroom tent, whatever it is that you're using this awesome humidifier for, and I noticed water is all over the floor. Water has spilt out of the humidifier, and why did that happen? So the first thing we want to say is if you do come across that, unplug your humidifier immediately. We want to just take power away from the system as soon as possible. When the water does run off the side of the humidifier, the most important thing is we want to make sure that any of the electrical ports that may have exposure when water does come out the side of this humidifier does not run into these exposed electrical ports for the IUS cable or the sensor. We want to make sure that the water we're using inside of these systems is distilled, purified, reverse osmosis. We want pure, clean H2O. If we're using stuff like tap water, anything that's going to carry sediments into this system, we have to remember that calcium, when it builds up, or sediments are going to affect the performance of this humidifier over time. It's going to affect the plunger that's opening and closing and allowing the water to flow through and fill. So now we're at the point where if we already know the problem is here, here's how we fix the problem. When the humidifier floods out, all the water pours off the sides. If you have to go through that, the problem is simple. Your humidifier didn't go bad. What we need to realize is that in this tank, we have a simple white capped plunger. If this plunger has anything in the way of it and it stays open even a little bit, water will begin to trickle through that thing and continue to drain out until your entire tank is empty. And you have to ask yourself, if that water and whatever you're adding into this tank isn't pure water, we're talking anything that made its way to fill, perlite, hair, sticks, any type of debris that can just get in the way of that plunger, that seal keeping it open is going to drain out the entire humidifier. And that's when I get the phone calls and people say, my humidifier went defective, I need to return it. And this problem is so avoidable. What we want to make sure too is adding water. Just pick something out, something with a spout. Anything that's going to be a clean delivery method, anything that's a fill that's going to be able to easily add water, or you can take the whole top off if you may. When you add water into this, just do not pour anything down the center fog tube, or that again will overflow and possibly cause problems. We want to always make sure when we fill that we're going to avoid any water pour off down the sides, especially back here. If we get water into the electronics, unplug the unit immediately. We need to make sure that these stay dry and that we don't have any corrosion or any connection issues when we're running the IUS or the sensor cable. So doing those is going to ensure that you get the best performance and the longest life out of your humidifier. So thanks for watching our video on the AC Infinity Cloudforge humidifier troubleshooting video that we made for you. We hope you really enjoyed it. Be sure to let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Yes, we do actually read those. And if you like this, be sure to like or subscribe to our channel. We're going to keep doing this. We're garden supply guys out of Green Bay, Wisconsin. We hope to see you again.